So here we are, conversations with the goddess, conversation with the god. And I'd love to know, what does the goddess mean to you?
So when you ask me, what does the goddess mean to me? What the goddess means is that there is a fullness and a richness to divinity itself that includes every conceivable aspect of life and love. Those aspects that human beings tend to identify with the feminine energetic, and those aspects that human beings tend to identify with the masculine energetic, as well as those aspects that we can't even find a way to identify with because we don't fully understand the energetic itself, which is, of course, the energetic of pure love. Pure love requests, asks for, hopes for, wants, needs, and of course demands nothing at all in return. So whenever we try to somehow define God with certain characteristics, to say nothing of certain genders, I think that we in that moment limit the limitless. And that demonstrates in my world a massive misunderstanding. One day I'm going to write a book titled The Massive Misunderstanding. And the massive misunderstanding is that there's more than one of us, and that somehow we are so different that we have differing characteristics that make us unique in the sense that there's nothing else like us, when in fact we are all one. And in that sense, we are all very much alike, although we are individuated. So I'm sorry to give you a 20-minute answer to your 30-second question, but I don't see the goddess as being anything separate from or other than the God or the one, the essence, the essential essence, the prime source, or if I could get a bit poetic, that which is. The goddess is that which is. And if it serves people to think of that which is in a particular way, we've been doing that for centuries, for millennia on the planet. We've been thinking of God in a particular way. No, it's a Christian God. No, it's a Muslim deity. No, it's a Buddhist essence. No, it's a Jewish, whatever. No, it's female. No, it's male. Excuse me. There is no thing in particular that it is, given that it is all that is. And that's my perhaps unexpected answer to your question.
I love that. I love that so much. Thank you.
I just talked myself off of your entire program.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Oh, I love it. I love it. So my next question was, and you did kind of touch upon that already, is about the healing of the divine feminine and the healing of the divine masculine. So just was wondering what your take on that is. You know, there's a lot of talk right now about the healing of the divine masculine and the healing of the divine feminine.
I don't know what that means. Talk about the healing of the divine masculine and the healing of the divine feminine. I'm not quite sure what that means. I don't mean to be a troublesome guest. I don't mean to be a problematic person, but the divine does not need healing in any way. Now, if you mean healing of the thought that people hold, if you mean healing of the attitudes and the energies and the tendency that human beings embrace and project, that's another matter. If you said to me, Neal, what is your feeling about the healing of people or their attitudes and ideas about the divine feminine and the divine masculine, we can talk about that. But when you talk about the healing of the divine male, the healing of the divine feminine, the divine does not need healing in any way. Yeah. But boy, does the human species need healing, in the sense that if we want to move forward in our evolutionary process, it would be beneficial for us to heal the wounds that we have self-inflicted by the ideas that we've allowed ourselves to embrace and to imagine are real. such as the idea that there's a masculine and a feminine God, to say nothing of all the other ideas that human beings have inflicted upon themselves about life in general, about who and what God is, and most importantly, about who and what they are. There's where the healing needs to occur, in my opinion. We are invited by life to heal the idea that most human beings have about who they are, about who they are in relationship to each other, about who they are in relationship to the experience we call life, and of course about who they are in relationship to that energetic that we call divinity. That's what needs healing in my experience. And so I've spent the past 25 years of my life writing books. I've published 39 books. My latest book is just coming out, called The God Solution, which is the solution to the challenges that are being faced by humanity because of their self-inflicted wounds. So I think we have this opportunity in front of us. How do we heal our thought about who we are and why we're here and what is really going on? And what is the presence that we call God? What is all that about? And what is its purpose, if it has any purpose in our lives? These are the topics that, if we explore them deeply, could shift the reality of the entire human race and do it virtually overnight. But very few people are talking about these kinds of things. So I'm glad that you have this program, this event that you're offering to people to not even see if anybody agrees with the things that I'm saying, but at least to open their mind to the possibility. Wait a minute. Is it possible, just possible, that there's something we don't fully understand here about God, about life, and about ourselves, the understanding of which would change everything? If that's possible, of course, there are those who say, no, it's not possible. Neale, it's all right there. It's all in the scriptures. It's all in the books. It's all in the teachings. It's all in the messages. Neale, there's nothing we don't understand. We understand it completely. But if we think that it's possible, just possible, that there may be some data missing, that there's more to know about all of this, if we think that's just possible, then we're in the right place by being in this program right now. Because it's my hope that when this summit, when this program is complete, it will contain a wide variety of ideas, understandings, and expressions that each of us can explore deeply and then at last go within and find the wisdom, the clarity, and the answer that is true for us, deep within us, to be your own authority in the matter. That's the opportunity that we have extended before us right now by programs just as the one you're producing. So thank you for what you're doing, because you're placing in front of all of us the grandest opportunity that human beings could embrace, the opportunity to understand.